Yo, what's up, everybody? This is just an impromptu little foodie video that I'm making. That I made some epic homemade Philly cheese steaks, and I got three new flavors of Lay's chips. Here's one of them. This is the jerk chicken. I'm out here on uh, my patio. Let me center that a little better. But yeah, I'm out on my patio because my wife's trying to sleep. She's got to be up super early, so it's the only way I can be loud, so forgive the traffic noise over the side of the balcony over here. You'll hear cars zooming by and stuff, so it might be loud, but yeah. So I made these epic Philly cheesesteaks. I don't know if you can see it here, but this is the best way I can show it to you right there. So that's what the let me get that centered. There we go. That that better? Okay. There we go. I'm having to do this all on my front forward facing camera on my phone. It's just very impromptu. I just made these, so epic. So, anyways, I'll hold stuff up to the camera as I enjoy this plate of food. So I'm gonna cover up my cheese steaks here. How about that? That look a little better. There they are, right there. So basically, I made some homemade Philly cheesesteaks. I've only tried this recipe once before, and it was a bomb. It was like amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of chat with you and eat a little bit. Just there's something new for the channel. Every once in a while, I'll just throw up one of these random videos, and yeah. So sorry, you gotta see the video going up my nose or whatever. I'm not doing this from uh, my normal camera setup or my studio setup, but this is like very impromptu. So yeah, and then I also got probably can't even see. I usually have been trying to lay off soda too much, but this is a little bit of the new Mountain Dew uh Dew SA, which is like I can't remember it's like code red, voltage, and like whiteout, I think. Red, white, and blue. So and I mixed it with uh some limeade, some simply limeade. So I wouldn't say this is the healthiest meal, but it's a delicious meal. That I mean, I fasted early this week. I've been working out. I uh, had 2 days with no sugar, so I feel like I've earned this meal. And I got two other flavors of chips we're gonna try out here in a minute. This is the chili mango flavor, so there's that. And then we also got the Lay's summer BLT, so we'll try that. I am imagining that the jerk chicken is going to be my favorite, but we'll kind of see as we go. And sorry for the light above. I'm going to try turning it off and see if that looks any better. So for right now, it's working, but as it starts to get dark, because it's here right close to sunset, I may have to turn that light back on. But yeah, just sorry. I'm going to eat at an angle today. You're going to see me here. Let me see if I can not crush my chips and just sit like this, turn my whole tray. There you go. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna dig in because these are probably getting cold, but these are my epic Philly cheesesteaks. Um, and again, forgive me for not having everything centered, not using my normal. So this is like I said, it's very impromptu. But basically, I don't know if you've ever a little fried onion. Oh, these are good. They're delicious. So, um, but I don't know if you guys have ever made homemade Philly cheesesteaks, but pretty simple to make actually. Like you, so there's a cheesesteak place by where we live here in Spokane. It's called Phillylicious, and they have pretty awesome cheesesteak. And actually, you know what? I'm missing one of the key ingredients. Bear with me one quick moment. You're gonna see blank camera for like a minute. 'Cause I need something. Hey, what's up, guys? Forgive me. Sorry you had to see the blank screen for a minute. I forgot two of the main things, and actually, this is good and close, so I don't wake up the wife. But uh, yeah. So I just wanted to just show you this. So this is like the key ingredients that I had forgotten to uh, put. So I didn't put any condiments on it, so you get to see this live in real time. So that's kind of what's going on live in real time. So um, you gotta have mayo. I know some people don't like mayo. You may be disgusted by this. Then I'm not gonna put much. That's like one little swipe. You see one little swipe here. Oh, that didn't get much. Barely had any on the knife. So wow, this isn't not picking up much. So anyways, yeah. So that's that. Um, And then I have this Southwestern style spicy mustard. You don't normally wouldn't go with mustard, but some kind of chipotle, but this is the closest thing. And I've tried this on it. I just put a little bit, just a little tiny amount. It's good stuff. Like I'm a big fan of like having some kind of chipotle or some kind of like sauce, definitely for sure on my cheesesteaks. But anyways, I'm gonna keep eating, and we'll see how long this video goes. But basically, um, I uh, so I made these cheesesteaks homemade, and they're really simple to make. Basically, all you do is you go to the store, whatever store you want. I'm gonna hold my plate up while I eat because I gotta sit a little ways back from the camera so I don't not looking directly up my nose. But you go to whatever store that you want to get your steak at, and you get a couple of ribeyes. That's my steak. That's my go-to. I love ribeye steak. Um, Basically, you just cook yourself up some ribeye steak. Well, actually, you wanna slice it. You slice it thin, as thin as you can possibly slice it. Then I usually take green peppers. That's what I like green peppers and onions. Some people use mushrooms. Some people use yellow and red. Uh, Yellow and red peppers are actually uh, pretty good too. But yeah. But first you slice up all your your veggies. You do them pretty thin, and then you just get about a tablespoon or two of butter. Put it in the pan, let it melt down real good, and then you get a sweet onion, a white sweet onion, and you just cut it up, and then you make it like just in long strips, and then use half the onion, half the bell pepper for about 16 ounces of steak. So for me, that was one steak. So I got some huge steaks. Um, Basically, you just saute that in the butter till the onions become clear and a little chard on it, and then you set your veggies aside. And while the veggies are sauteing, you can kind of multitask and basically cut your steak up. And on the steak, you want to go thin. You want to go as thin as you can possibly go on the steak. The thinner, the better. I think it turns out so much better when you do it thin. And you just fry that up in about another two teaspoons of butter. Teaspoons, or you can go with tablespoons, but like either way works. And then uh, when that's nice and brown all over, then you mix all your veggies up. And this time I went with some white American cheese. So on the top you just melt some white American. Usually I prefer provolone cheese more, but the recipe I use calls for white American. The first time I ever made this is only my second time making this, because the first time it turned out amazing. And so you use some provolone and or white American, whichever you prefer. You can go either way, and you just melt that on there. You put like 2, 3 slices on there, and then I usually will cover it with the lid. It helps it melt better without getting your steak burned or anything. And then um, just let the cheese melt until it's all gooey, and then uh, you shovel it under these hoagie rolls here that I have, and you just enjoy it because it's amazing. And also, I put some cheese whiz. You probably saw that at the beginning. It's all smushed up under my bread now, but so I put cheese whiz. I like the cheese whiz. I think it's good stuff. So, but that's part's kind of optional. So, and you can put mushrooms in there. You can put like whatever kind of veggies you want to use. So yeah, it's amazing. It's freaking amazing. Like this is better than what I could get at most restaurants. Pretty messy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like I'm gonna eat the steak that's falling out around this thing. But yeah, this is good stuff. Probably one of the best meals I've made in a long time, and I'm planning to make some for my family the next chance I get. We're going on a little family trip coming up soon to out in the rainforest area of Washington, which is cool. They got a place called the Ho Rainforest, I think Ho Rainforest, I think, or the O Rainforest, OH, I can't remember. But if you're from Washington or you know about that place, you can correct me. But yeah, my brother Trent rented us a sweet cabin over there, and we're just gonna chill out for a few days. I'll probably cook at least one meal for everyone, and this might be it. So yeah, but before I get too far, get a little piece of the steak. I meant to bring a fork out here. Oh, here we go. So you may want to eat this with a fork because it does get pretty messy. And you want to eat these. You want to eat them right away because they do cool off pretty quickly. I had to do a little setup for this video, so they're not as hot and warm as I would like them to, but they're still amazing. But so yeah, and then I'm gonna dig into these chips. So we'll give you a little taste. These are the jerk chicken ones. The other two I kind of got to give to my wife. So I'm only gonna try one or two of the chili mango ones there. And the summer BLT. I'm leaving the rest for her because I wasn't sure if I would enjoy these ones as much. So those are for her. But I am gonna open it a little early and try one. So yeah. So that is a perfect chip. It came out perfectly, like sliced from the potato. Wow. That rarely happens. The first chip is perfect, so it's going to be like a two-biter. But yeah, the jerk chicken. But basically, what it says, bring a little island to your backyard. There's traditional, spicy, sweet, and smoky jerk flavor in every bag. So basically, you just see like the little chicken and some little island flair, a little bit of tomato and onion kind of on the packaging. So I'm gonna try them out. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap, that's good. That is delicious. That was good. Good stuff. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these. Holy cow. This is like a must have in my household. I'm gonna watch this down. But basically, just having a chill Sunday, just kind of relaxing. I had an unexpected day off. I was expecting to work today. I'm working 3 jobs, so and up until Friday, I had to resign at one of them. I was doing a little job at Hallmark, but it just really wasn't for me. Going around to dollar stores and like stocking cards and stuff, it's not really my thing, and it wasn't paying very much and giving me many hours. And I was making so the jobs that paid more, I had to put those on hold and go do this job because they had a deadline that I had to reach. And it didn't really work for me. So now I'm down to 2 jobs, which is fine because they're starting to pick up. We were in slow season. So just real quick, I'm going to try this. Watch a little video so I'm trying these chili mango. There's a guy online, I can't remember the name of his YouTube channel because I wish I could give him a shout out. But you guys might know. Oh, his name's King Schratz. Actually, it just came to me. So he's an African American guy that just gets on there and just like like talks about whatever's on his mind, you know, and he makes amazing food, and so he tried these, and he told me that these well, telling me on the video he was saying that they kind of taste like Hawaiian punch. So we'll see if that's actually true. Man, this is like almost another perfect chip. I mean, it's kind of folded over, but wow. Wow. He's pretty spot on with that. Wow. So basically, they taste like Hawaiian punch, like you said, but also with a little bit of like slight kick to it. So there's like a little bit uh, of a slight spiciness from the chili. So yeah, those are actually really good. I mean, they're not bad for actually tasting like a freaking Hawaiian punch. They're actually like pretty good. Now we got these Summer BLT ones right there. So and I'm gonna turn on this light real quick. Sorry, you guys get to deal with the light in the background shining in the video, but this is what it is. Starting to get dark out, but and if you want to see, this is the view over my balcony just before sunset. So I'm up here on the second floor, and yeah, that's me. So put that back there. All right. So, and I got this sick Green Day shirt in the mail. It's for their 33rd anniversary. I don't know if you can even really see that. There you go. It's got the three guys here. It's got Billy Joe Armstrong, Trey Cool, and Mike Dirnt. So they're one of my favorite bands. I thought that was a pretty sick looking shirt. I've always like they've always been like in my top five. I love Green Day. So, but I one of these days. So we're getting ready to do a podcast. Hey, what's up, Gigi? How's it going? I think remind me who you are. I know you're like a family member, but uh, Gigi. Anyway, yeah, we're related, aren't we? But yeah. So uh, I see when you said the ridges. So the ridges, that's the jerk chicken has the ridges on there. So and thanks for tuning in. I didn't really expect anyone to tune in because I just kind of did this on the fly, and then I figured people would try watch it after the fact, but just had some free time to jump on and do it. So yeah, the jerk chicken chips have um, the the ridges on them, and the other ones are just regular lays. And I haven't tried the summer BLT. So far, I like the jerk chicken the best, but the chili mango is what they were that like those are pretty good. So um, oh, Galen, hey, that's who it is. Sorry, I should have put two and two together for GG. I mean, duh. Okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the views. I'm trying to grow this little channel. We'll see how long it takes before I can actually grow it into something awesome. I mean, it already is awesome, but I mean, like, get it monetized and get bigger. So we're trying to get bigger every day. So, um, but so I'm gonna crack some of these summer BLTs. Anyone who knows me, I'm not a fan of tomatoes. I actually hate tomatoes. So it'll be an interesting thing because I do like things made of tomatoes. I even like sun-dried tomatoes. Like just raw tomatoes are like my worst nightmare. They're like I call them the devil's fruit because they're just like for some reason I have a gag reaction. I can't even swallow tomatoes. I don't really know why that is, but it's been like that since I was born. My dad actually has this video of me from when I was like 12 years old or something, and he's like forcing me to eat a salad at the dinner table, and he says that you can't leave the dinner table till you eat all your salad, even if you have to stay here all night. And so uh, he made me sit there, and so I'm like trying to eat this salad, and I can't swallow it. And I'm just telling him, Dad, I can't swallow this. I can't eat it. And then, so next thing that I know, he pulls out the video camera. And he starts filming me, and I'm crying. Like I'm like, Dad, I hate you. Like what's going on? Like I can't eat this. I can't. Please let me be done. And it's a funny thing. he likes to pull it out and like humiliate me from time to time when I was 12 years old. But yeah, but let's try the BLT. I'm not even a BLT fan, but I think the flavor. I mean, if you were to make a BLT into a seasoning, I would imagine it tastes pretty good. So these are just regular Lay's. So that's that. They've got some little. Well, I mean, got the same looking seasoning that would be on any Lay's chips. So hmm. You know, I need to have one more. Just it's pretty light flavor. I can't really taste much. Like honestly, yeah, it just tastes like a normal Lay to me. I don't really taste much of anything. Like I can't taste any of the flavor. The the lettuce, the bacon, the tomato. I don't taste any of them. I mean, they're still good. I mean, it's like an original flavored Lay's chip with like a little bit of like a slight hint of a seasoning of some sort. So that's basically what's going on. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here. I got some steak here. It's good stuff. But I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of this cheese stick. Well, yep, you're right, Galen. My dad loves me always. I know that for sure. But so I forgive the traffic going by. Got people on their motorcycles, but he also likes to have fun with me. We like to give each other a hard time. It, it's fun. so yeah, but yeah. So I'm just gonna finish this mess of cheesesteaks here. Here, let me see if I can get that on camera. Sorry, I'm not very good on a phone of getting this centered because the camera's off to the side. There you go. So everything is going to be slightly to this off to the side, but I'm going to finish that. I'm just going to let's see what's on my mind tonight. Not really a whole lot. This is super impromptu. So basically, though, let me tell you, you guys a few things about what's coming up for our channel. So this Tuesday we got a video. We're going to be doing a tier ranker fight. It's going to be 6 p.m. Pacific time. Tuesday night we're going to be ranking the best and worst. Well, best. We're not focusing too much on the worst, but the best horror movies of the 2010s. So I've been catching up on all my awesome horror movies that I have not seen. I just watched Bone Tomahawk, which is an awesome kind of Western horror movie that has Kurt Russell in it and Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox. So it's got a pretty solid cast and it was good. It was really good. You'll hear my thoughts. I'm not going to dive deep into some of these movies. I'll tell you which ones that I've watched for the first time though. But you'll see if you tune into the tier ranker fight and oh and if you come visit Galen, I'll make you some cheesesteaks, or I need an excuse to come out to California for sure, for sure. But so yeah, I watched Bone Tomahawk, and then I watched the Babadook. That was a freaking intense, like really intense. I didn't expect like how intense it actually got. And then I watched Cabin in the Woods, which I seem to have like the first like 10 minutes like a couple times for Cabin in the Woods, but I never get to the really awesome stuff near the end because I just for whatever reason I just end up being busy, and so and as we're getting dark here, I'm gonna there we go. That's a little better, but so I watched that, and then I watched I watched a really cool movie called Troll Hunter, which is awesome. I found footage movie where the guys in Norway go out to hunt trolls. Um, boy, do they find them, and chaos ensues. So it's kind of like Blair Witch Project meets like troll hunters, like people going out in the like. Well, Blair Witch Project meets a little fantasy, but more so based in reality. So that kind of thing. Watch that. And I swear that there was one more that that I saw, but I mean, those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But anyway, I just wanted to make this little quick video. I'm actually gonna go in and try to start on the next video. Probably gonna watch Willy's Wonderland. It's a crazy Nicolas Cage movie. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's with Nicolas Cage thrown in, just kind of beating the hell out of people. So out of these like little these animatronics, I think. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I mean, your guess is as good as mine. But I want to say from the trailers, he gets hired at like a Chuck E. Cheese type place, and he gets hired to do maintenance and cleanup, and then at nighttime, chaos ensues, and it gets crazy. So I'm down. I'm excited, and I want to try to watch Train to Busan. That's another one on my radar. Maybe Mandy, another Nicolas Cage. I may watch the remake of Evil Dead also, but I'm not a fan of too much gore and blood. So, but anyways, this has been fun though. I'm gonna probably just finish my food on my own, but I just wanted to give you a little update. Oh, and also too, one more update I totally forgot. So we're getting ready to do a podcast. We should have one like live in about a week, maybe even less. I have pretty much everything done. I got to do a little work on the intro, but other than that, we'll be good to go. But I got to do it while I'm working two jobs, so I got to find time for that. So um, that's next on my radar. And yeah, so we'll definitely be announcing that on my Facebook page, probably at the end of our YouTube shows that we do. We got a new YouTube show called it's gonna be called Tournament Fights. It's gonna have an interactive bracket where you can where we're gonna pit. So basically, it'll be like a March Madness bracket, and we're gonna definitely have some guests on the show, and we're gonna take turns voting, and then whichever one gets the most votes moves on. So there's gonna be different like movie categories, different things like best fast food restaurants or best like we could do food products, we could do like things from pop culture, but we're definitely have a lot of movie and TV topics on there, and then we're gonna see who can make it to the bracket of either 64 or 32. So we'll do king size brackets. We'll do smaller size ones, and we're gonna start out. The first episode is gonna be my top 64 movies of all time, and we're just gonna break all of them down. I'm gonna reveal them to you, and then you'll be able to vote, and we'll see who comes out victorious at the end. So look for that one to premiere in mid-July. So I'm thinking around the 15th or somewhere smack dab in the middle. So we'll definitely have more announcements for that. But anyways, I'm going to sign off now. I wanted to make this video about 30 minutes long. So it looks like we're about there. So you guys have a good night. I hope you're all enjoying your Sunday. I want to say happy birthday to my brother Cade. He turned 26 today. So yeah, he's down in Texas selling pest control down near San Antonio and Austin. So shout out to Cade. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch one more horror movie and then go to bed and see if I can make it to the night with no nightmares. So we'll see. Anyways, peace out, and we'll chat at you next time.